had started streaming, but then realized the video wasn't moving on my right-hand side here, so here we are. I went ahead and decided to resume the leveling, gearing, progression progress of the game. It's extremely grindy right now, but as long as I don't run out of fate, which I'm running short on anyway, it may get grindier. We'll see. So this particular little fate thing, I've got to destroy a bunch of these Nurgle thingies, I think. Nope. I'm thinking the wrong mission. Ah! How about Alpha Legion and some big uglies?
For the Emperor!
Get all these Marines first.
Kill the heretic!
Crap, these guys became plague ridden. Really now.
Recoil unclean!
Let's go tear this guy's head out here. They make this whole over-dramatic thing here.
Kill the heretic!
Damnation is eternal.
I don't see any chests. Moving on. This is actually a really, really small map. Just feels like it takes forever due to the walking distances. That's right, fellas. Just watch me club your friend to death. And then become a plague rid.
Perish, filth!
Every once in a while, the music decides it just stops and doesn't keep on playing in the game. These guys are having a hard time breaking my suppression bar. So some of those
heretic!
skill points I've been spending have been paying off. That, and I have a shield. Oof, that wasn't pretty. Don't need that.
Die, heretic!
Managed to improve the volume too, so you should be able to hear some of the loudness of the game. Helps if I discover there's this funny little volume slider on my headset that I forgot about. Yeah. That's a lot of bodies. I kid you not, in the settings, there's actually a setting to make bodies persistent. I leave it on to see if my computer can handle it, but it sure as heck can. It's just when
An
it
alarm
gets...
signal, really?
when the
You are too
action gets
late.
very visceral, there's the occasional loss of frame rate. We both had the same idea about the dash. Yeah, how do you guys like my new toy? Force field.
Recoil unclean!
his head out. I need to have done this 50 times, and I think I'm up somewhere around the upper 20s or breaching the 30s. Since he spawns the little guys, they're all gonna die here.
Success is measured in blood.
It's like, even though this game you play an Inquisitor, sure would have been nice to get to play like a Space Marine, or hell, even play Chaos for that matter. I'm okay with this. I don't feel too overpowered. Yeah, at least those Marines don't die in like one hit. They kind of live up to that toughness. Changed. Knock the big guy down.
Recoil unclean.
Really? Plague ridden all the things. Look at the body parts just slide down the incline. Oh hey, there's still a guy hitting me. How nice of these guys to patiently wait for me to come up and whoop them.
For the Emperor.
Really, there needs to be more action RPGs like this very Diablo-esque style. A 40k game like this is actually pretty cool. I like it. I do look forward to playing the one fantasy version that's coming out, the Chaos Bane. Looks pretty fun. Though, you know, people are pre-reviewing it saying, oh, it looks very bland, the actions look intense. I was like, I don't know. Until you really play it, you just don't know. Though I haven't really truly played all the content in this one, so I'm still like doing the grind. Would be a lot easier with another person, but what can you do? Nothing wrong with solo play. Helps you really learn the game. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it, big guy? I'm gonna take your head. And boop. Like this particular animation, they really should have just sped this up.
You severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
That Space Marine guy, though. Ah. So we got any upgrades out of that? That one was built to give me like a lot of side gear upgrades, which it looks like it's definitely working. Ooh, and a shield upgrade too. A lot of options here. Digital weapons is neat. So it's a consumable that boosts your damage for a set amount of time. Oh, look at that. Don't mind if I do. And some more potential upgrades. Mostly guns. Okay. Definitely not upgrades. Let's go. Reflector field. Shield is an upgrade. Got this whole yellow theme going on. Might confuse me with an Imperial Fist. If he was a Space Marine. Wow, that's a big hammer upgrade. The goal is to raise this power level. I'm in... My next quest is like power level 1400 or almost 1500. So I've got to raise this number by a lot if I don't want to have my face smashed in instantaneously. There is a limit to what I can take. Oh, that sucks. Here I am with a relic inoculator and I'm about to replace the darn thing. It's given me +2 toughness right now. It's too bad I can't upgrade that. Toughness helps a lot. Gives more health and leaf suppression. Okay, that's a replacement. Let's check the offset. Flamer. Oh, grenade launcher. Even better. What's that? Do you like explosions? Yes. I always complain where they have flamers and I do not, and here I am giving up a flamer. See this guy. So, these relics. Like, for this one, I don't want to get rid of it. I'm actually going to keep it. Because when I go to level up other classes, this inventory is shared. Inoculators are universal. Some of this stuff can be used by multiple classes. Some of it cannot. Like, for instance, this is Aether Walker Armor Psyker. So I happen to have a Psyker I haven't been playing, but he's an AoE machine. I go walking in and stuff just dies as I start flinging warp energies everywhere. The problem is, you know, there's a cost. I mean, you don't want to overburn the abilities and not cool it off, or else you'll hurt yourself over time. It's a strange class, but it's really fun to play once you figure it out. The thing you don't see here is the Psyker can access this console, which allows him to customize the Psyker-related runes in each Psyker ability. I don't want to say spells, just say Psyker for now. Alright, so let's hit this again. I think I did. So each one changes the mission type. If I want pistols, signum, and belts. See, I just did signum and belts, and it was a hunt mission. Let's do another armor one, which this is what I was doing last time I did this. Let's do the signums and belts again. I didn't get any signums. We'll hit the stuff that boosts XP, because why not? And we'll turn the difficulty up to extreme. Notice the power level change, big XP boost. So as long as I don't die, I gain an extra artifact type item. If it's an upgrade, it's a different story, but at least it provides materials or funds that I can sell away. Another industrial-looking one.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
Burn! Burn!
Like the way he thinks.
Sacred.
Okay, let's get a look at the map. These two are close, that one's far away, so we'll take the two close ones. I have to brutalize most of these guys in my way. Let's start with these guys here. Of course they had a mine. Why not?
Charge.
Recoil unclean!
Saw that AoE marker. Wasn't sure what it was.
Puny mortal.
So many bodies.
Sacred.
Really? And a plague ring. Stay down.
Burn! Burn!
Crap, that frickin' thing keeps procking like crazy on him. What do we got here? Oh, it's been a while since I fought one of those. Who are you? Dreadnought. It's actually hurting me. Whoa. be in the dome. They really should speed up that animation. It'd probably look more epic.
Perish, filth!
Duty prevails.
Of course they all went demon. Let's check down there. Looks like just a bunch of squishy guys. This poor guy, like, slowly waddles his way over here just to get smashed to the ground. Next one. Walking around. Might as well get a little bit of carnage along the way.
Kill the heretic!
No sign of any chests so far. Kind of digging these little void shield things. Kind of fun. They only last for so long, but they do regenerate over time. I think you get like 2 minutes out of it. I realized I was plugging Marine there. Looking somewhere else. Knocked him stupid. He couldn't do anything to me.
Recoil unclean!
Yeah, those skill changes I did are certainly helping. So if my hit actually does up to so much, and I can actually stagger them to a certain degree,
For the Emperor!
focusing on single damage is great, but probably should have invested some in AoE. That's another dreadnought. I better pick all these guys off before I fight it.
Die, unclean!
Keep like turning into demons on me.
Burn! Burn!
Destructible terrain makes this that much more interesting. There's so many places where you can take cover. You'll see like these little circles. If I hold space, I take cover. The cover takes some of the damage I would normally take, unless it's something that affects suppression, like flamethrowers, gas grenades, grenades in general. Psyker abilities suck too.
Perish, filth!
Guy first. That was a good crit. Hold on before they kill me? Yes. His gun's still going off as I'm about ready to club him.
Duty prevails.
Sorry, Plague Marine. Wrong place, wrong time. What's that, Plague Ridden? I can't hear you. You're not swinging. How do you guys like being stunned for once? If you can maintain your suppression bar like I have been lately, which I think is because of the shield and loadout I have, you're almost uncrowd controllable,
For the Emperor!
which is pretty dang powerful in this game. There are perks that you can equip that you'll never lose suppression, but you no longer have health regen. So you've got to use your inoculators more often. So it's, there's trade-offs for some very great advantages, but you can find ways to work around that, I'm sure. Oh, that's mine. I'll avoid that gas for now. Weak ones first. What is he? An apostle. Of course he is. It's all the poison. Hey fellas, look what I brought. Grenades. Did he play? Yes, he did. Of course he did. Looks like you're having too much fun with your grenade launcher. Would you like Plague Ridden with that? Yeah, hammer sucks, doesn't it? This guy. So what sucks about fighting this thing, besides him spawning ads, this gas heals other Nurgle-related mob types. For that gas to go away, so we can also recover. Now let's see, what do we got here? Looks like just this way. I suspect there's no chests anywhere, so I'm gonna move on straight for the objective. He would. Is this another dreadnought? Yep.
Perish, Bill.
Whoa.
Kill the heretic.
Can't Plague Ridden. Of course he did. Good lord, he's even got like a body strapped, well, what's left of a body strapped to the top of that thing. Unless that was debris from everything else.
Severed the head. Now
There's
you can
just.
watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
It's a good deal of XP, but it's going to fall short of level. Potential upgrade action. These signums fell even with what I already had. So let's do some double checking here. So what's the difference here? Oh, that could be where the stun was coming from, was my eye implant. May not necessarily be the hammer. 5% chance is 5%. Take the teleporter because of the extra power gain. Let's check the other set. Grav gun. Huh. Anything better? So, fun fact about these pistols, you can dual wield weapons, just not the big two-handed ones. So you have to kind of do some of the math, like it's 301 with the grav gun. So if I had this last pistol, it's 149, and this other last pistol, it's 148. It still doesn't beat the grav gun. So the single-handers haven't been all that great this whole time. These partial upgrades, there we go. See, each weapon loadout has its own signums. So you gotta be paying attention to that when doing this stuff. Sell this to her. Her inventory reset since last I was here too. I need to look at it. That's a big armor upgrade. Any of these others better? Nope. Don't think our weapons are going to be better. Plasma cannons are fun. Slow to fire, but they destroy cover, and they do a lot of vulnerability in fire. Strikes even. Nah, we'll keep what I have there. It's only a 1 upgrade. Okay, let's throw that armor on. This is Scythe armor. This is the jump jet one. Wow. I can barely see over the collar of that thing. Bulky. Let's sell this one to her. Each armor type changes the special I have that I can use my focus on. So you can see I'm aiming for 1450, but I'm still like 200 under. So we're going to do one more of these. Let's try armor and purity seals, though. Even though I just upgraded my armor, let's try one more time. And we'll do unending duty and possession, because they both... So each card, this one boosts XP by 10%, this one by 5. Also grants fate points as a reward, and this is the one that I must not die if I want to get this extra artificer item. It's a completely random type. Increase the difficulty. I know I can comfortably do extreme. If I push it to impossible, now we're in the range that I don't feel comfortable. At extreme, most mobs are doing about 50% more damage against me, and my damage is nerfed. Took me a while to figure these out because I've actually had other Crusaders that I played up to a certain point and started all over. This is actually my original first Crusader, which was built as a heavy gunner type, but I learned early on that I have to actually put a bit of levels in to get enough skill points in the gun stuff to make the guns as impressive as the melee.
Heretics. Enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint.
Okay, so
Let hatred be our shield, and their blood our salvation.
This armor is huge. I don't think these count towards the kill total, though. Oops, that was the wrong button. Here's what I wanted to do. Stomp! Jump jet stomps.
Die, heretic!
Hit the wrong button. So, my consumable item.
Repent!
Wow, a turret turned into a... Okay. I don't know what to think about that. So I forgot I changed the shield to a teleporter, and the assault jump is actually my thumb button on my mouse. I keep forgetting I rebound that. How are you, gentlemen? And he buffed everybody. Jerk. Oh. That is a really slow-firing weapon. Though that gravity well's pretty cool. I get away from, a little bit of ways from the guy who buffs him. So bad. Take out that word bearer. See so many fragments. Frame rates take a big nasty hit. Once they settle down, it's not so bad. Really? He just healed himself. What?
Recoil unclean.
Grab this medical and use some items. Level of detail. I still like seeing that in this game. This time I'll hit the right button. There we go. As you can see, the jetpack doesn't consume a whole lot of energy, and it comes off cooldown relatively quickly. So we can use it again. I'm slowly working a skill tree towards every time I use focus points, I heal myself as well. I figure that might come in handy. And thanks to the crit tree, if I haven't invested a point in it yet, but I plan on doing so. Every time I crit, I get focus back. This word bearer is trying to get out of the corner, but he can't.
For the Emperor!
The only types of Marines I haven't fought yet. Let's see, I fought Alpha Legion, Plague Marines, that's Nurgle stuff. I've actually... these word bearers, but I haven't fought the Khorne-related ones yet. I've also fought Black Legion. I think the Khorne-related ones are requiring power level 1500, so I'm a ways off yet.
Die, unclean!
Yeah, I see you floating mine punks. Get my gun out for this. Or they could just self-destruct. That's cool too. Grav gun may be slow, but it does make satisfying noises. Let's see, the number 1 ability is a focused grav beam. That's the number 2. Number 2 is the AoE, stationary. Let's stick to the hammer. How about we not get that summons off, okay, fellas? Let's resupply up because I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, the teleport's great for movement. I'll give it that. Wasn't sure I could actually jump jet in the same spot. That's kind of cool. That guy died standing. Nope, he's still there.
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining. Recoil unclean!
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of these 40k games. I used to play the tabletop many years ago. I played Warhammer Fantasy and a little bit of 40k with just a box set of Space Marines I had. And it got me into the books for a bit. the Eisenhorn books are actually pretty freaking cool. Very well written. I tried reading up on the Horus Heresy, but there's just so many books to that collection. It's a long-term read kind of thing. But they're also very interesting books about how everything pretty much, well, got fucked. That's the Cliff Notes version of it all. Great set of authors writing it all, though. I see what's going on there. If I get myself backed in there and I can't pull back, it's going to kill me. Nope, he's charging.
For the Emperor!
Gotcha. That's a big power-suited guy to be climbing up that thing. Needs more shoulder pad.
Their demise is your salvation, Inquisitor.
There was a chest back there on that platform. Ten enemies left. About to have a bad day. They're all squishy. Notice the enemy's left counter goes up whenever they turn into demons.
Today is a good day.
That's everything. Do another level there. One upgrade. Look at that. Nice. Works for me. Just a skill point that level. So, another form of assault armor. Yeah, let's review. Chunky, can't barely see over the collar, to... Okay, we're back to a trench coat and... very unsafe looking jetpack. See any of these upgrade? Nope. Check the offset. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Nope. Let's invest that skill point. Where was I? It was... See, here's what I was building towards under the support tree. So, one more skill point, and focus will heal me, and then we'll go over to... Where is it? I should have probably done this first. So, every time you critical hit, you gain focus back. Let's free up the inventory. How are we doing? Getting there. Starting to run out of focus slowly. Let's do... Don't need rifles. Let's go for a Nurgle infestation type this time. Do the two side ones for the XP. Extreme. I think if I get into the 1300s power-wise, I'll attempt the next quest type mission I've got. That way the damage on me shouldn't be so bad.
The corruption of Nurgle is a fascinating phenomenon, Inquisitor. Even the most resilient life forms are quickly overwhelmed by the combination of warp energies and physical pathogens. We must immediately deploy countermeasures.
initially play, at first you don't have that, I'm not sure I'm going to get the name right, Biologos Magus. You end up finding her while she's studying diseases, so her thing is all about the biologicals.
For the Emperor!
This isn't a kill mission. It's to go destroy Nurgle nests. I hate these things because as you stand near them as melee, the gas hurts you over time. That green blood, though. I see you, Warlock.
Die, unclean!
Thing on the platform? Nope.
Perish, filth!
Yeah, come. Alright, so first one's here. Oh, look who's hiding in the corner.
Aerial dispersion of demonic pathogen detected. Steer clear of the miasma, or embrace terminal lung rot.
Anything this spawns, when you kill it, they die. Well, except those. In these particular rooms you gotta watch, because they'll put the chest either way back here on the behind the objective, or on the sides. The minimap helps, but there are some chests that will not show on the minimap. It's because they're protected by a demon that's bound to the chest. So it's like a little mini boss fight, but you gotta kill him in so much time before the box is inaccessible. Hey, stop wiggling.
Repent!
Demon spawns into existence to suddenly get clubbed in the head by a freaking war maul. Now the Crusader, as you can see from what I've been playing, it's a very tanky, armor-built class. There's times where I move fast because I kill stuff and get a buff for it, but otherwise it's actually the slowest moving class in the game. If you go with Assassin or Psyker, they do have a bit of movement to them.
Die, unclean!
Which if I have time later, I may hop over to one of them. I don't have an Assassin, so that might be something I could try. I've just been on a Crusader kick because heavy bolters and big melee weapons.
Perish, filth!
It's a teleport beacon. Destroy that. That's an enemy's beacon. There's another one. And there's the trap that sets them off. Crap. Had to stop to observe. So much green blood.
Kill the heretic!
Standard bearer.
Die, heretic!
Guy was squishy. Whoa! Whoa! Chaos spawn!
Burn! Burn!
Don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Die, heretic!
Let's go to the left. That's the shortest one. Wow, this room is filled with all kinds of nope. Look at that mini-map. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Notice the Nurglings vary in size and appearance. It's a nice touch.
Die, unclean!
So while I'm fighting all of this, meanwhile you'll watch the big pustule in the background is spawning more guys. Try to get caught up on the mobs here. There's a guy on one of the sides. There he is.
Mission progress updated. Chance of success increasing at a steady
Let's see
rate.
any chests. Surprise! It's fun knocking that big guy down.
Burn! Burn!
Now, I say my thing about guns in this game. Guns work really well if you have the right kind of build and weapons with great stats. I have like this horrible luck with gun stats. Melee just works so well out of the box. Wow, that's a lot of death. And you know, anything that's rapid fire tends to really screw up morale bars or suppression bars. If the enemy has no suppression bar to defend themselves against crowd control and debuffs, they have a bad time. So guns do have a place. I think in a multiplayer situation, having somebody who focuses on guns to destroy suppression bars to make the fight easier on everybody else wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, I don't get to do that very often in this game. Especially since the co-op queues are abysmally long. Really should join a cabal. One chain right in the way of the camera.
By eradicating the infestation, we lowered the chance of a major outbreak, and we collected valuable data. The Omnisire be praised.
No chests that go. Again, hard to argue with the amount of XP you get from these. They're really nice. Though once you get to story gives very similar or more XP, so it's better to do those steps before you blow more fate on this, because as you can see, fate's hard to get. At least right now I don't know a faster way beyond doing what I've been doing. So mine. Looks like we're going back to a chainsword again. Let's see if that bolter is better than my grav. Yes. Bolt gun. Yes. Counts as physical damage, which benefits from my physical attacks tree, which I have pumped up a lot. This last one's pretty great. So stacking bonus on a single target, which means focused fire of any kind, messes them up. That's why my melee's so good when I'm just using the number 1 ability, which is single target, smack the crap out of those boss mobs. Or the medium ones that are ogrins and big nasty plague guys. So we're getting there. And what I meant by fate, sometimes doing missions gives fate, but also the selling of items, you'll see that this one gives me 3 and like 10,000 credits. It's a slow fate creep. Eventually I'll find a faster way. Okay. So that one was an armor type, was it? No. Let's see, where's the one that does one hand? That was the one I just did. Ah, screw it. Let's do it again. No. Let's go for armor. The same 2 types I like to pick. I want to try impossible, but I just don't feel I can. If I die, or I lose all the lives, then the whole mission's a wash, and I don't get anything I picked up. It's the first time I've seen that loading screen. Planetary. Yes.
100,000 worlds, 100,000 walls. There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy,
Chainsaw, look at the blood fly. Look at him. Wow. I took his entire suppression bar away. I did not expect that. This button is so visceral.
Die, unclean!
It's like the chainsaw doesn't have that immediate front damage of the hammer. Oh, there goes that charge. But the ability to sit there and just hold the button down to just chainsaw a single guy is pretty nice. When I first used this weapon, it wasn't until a friend of mine figured it out that you can lay on the button and you just engage the saw and just cut into them until they die.
Unclean! Kill the heretic!
No suppression bar for this guy. Oh, okay. Plague Ridden next. He's a fleshy target, though. He goes down quick with this weapon.
For the Emperor!
Oh, let's get a look at this map. This is a sizable map. You know what, fellas? Stop. Got all these weaker targets first that are scratching my back here.
Perish, filth!
Let's check up here. I don't see any chest icons. Well, I do see the mines this time.
Die, unclean!
First came a plague ridden.
Recoil, unclean!
Crap, he's charging. Get out of there. And his charge must have been cancelled. I must have stunned him somehow.
Sacred slaughter. Burn! Burn!
Hey. So I've killed a Plague Ogren before, and then it became a Plague Ridden. There's this whole demonception thing going on. A demon inside a kind of a demon.
Chew on this. Kill the
Plague
heretic.
Ogren looks very demonic. It really is not a demon yet, apparently. Avoid that gas if I can, or I can just walk into it anyway.
Repent!
It's like these Inquisitors, well, the Crusaders, they get access to some of the same armaments like Space Marines have, except I've never seen a Power
Die,
Fist.
heretic!
I think that's a Space Marine only kind of weapon. That would have been fun, though. I've entertained the idea of the way they do DLC. It would have been neat if they had them unlocked to actually play as a
Die, heretic!
Space Marine of some sort in this. Though, I'm pretty sure it'd probably be the most played.
Perish, filth!
Just die. There we go. I see you two up here. I will need that medical supply. I did use some of that.
Die, unclean!
I did not expect that guy to charge like that. Okay.
Perish, filth!
Got green blood, you got red blood.
Burn! Burn!
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
Now I've got some backup.
Recoil, unclean! Take it like a man, guardsman!
Meanwhile, the guy back there, take it like a man, guardsman.
Reconnaissance force relieved. Sent basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors.
Chainsaw, metal sound.
Die, unclean!
Let's see. That looked like a dead end back there. I didn't go all the way. Nope, not a chest.
Take for the Emperor!
Let's see, how's this shaped? This is actually a dead end back here, so let's clean it out. Since I gotta kill everything.
Kill the heretic!
Oh, guardsman just got flanked.
Burn! Burn!
They're not as tanky as I am, so kind of like having their extra firepower if I can maximize it. Of course, sadly, they fire like stormtroopers.
Charge! I said charge!
Oh, what do we got here? Is that a sorcerer? Yep. Column of Flame. dick. These guardsmen are gonna go down quick. Sucks. Die, dang it. Oh god, he's gonna blow up. And there go my guardsmen. That's how bad the explosion is. Most enemy types that use the warp as a weapon, they have an aftermath explosion. Usually it's psychers and sorcerers, but there have been some sorcerer types that don't. So I don't know what dictates if they're going to explode or not, really. Just know once you kill them, get out of there.
Repent!
Oh, okay. Damn, I have a chainsaw. Okay, the landmines, jeez.
Die, unclean!
I need these little gobbler guys. Fortunately for them, this thing doesn't have a cooldown on its sweeping strike ability. Chest. It's medical, okay there. Totally missed my charge.
Perish, filth!
Type in here. What is he? It's not the Marine. It's a buffing commander type. I see him. This is with all the mobs, and then we do with him. Skill to occasionally block damage.
Burn!
Ooh, he's a fleshy target. This chainsword really messes him up. My hammer had a hard time on the last map that had one of those guys.
Kill the heretic!
Feeling I'm missing some guys back here. Let me double check. Yep.
Die, heretic!
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
Those guys patrol over there, they have no idea the world of pain. I want to bring them right now. How are you, gentlemen? Good time. is a meaty saw action. That's a lot of Marines. Flamethrowers. Ow. I really did not try to avoid that. That hurt.
Die, unclean!
Okay, this is where I need to pull out. It's too much. Move, character, move! Guess who brought a bolter?
Die, heretic!
Of course. The big guy's gonna reset, thankfully. Still gotta deal with his cronies. Dang. Been living the high life with no suppression issues, and then all those flamethrowers did me in. Stay down. Okay, let's get some of that suppression back. Key to suppression is learn how to take cover and take cover. Much blood, very chainsaw. I'll take that head. It's kind of a nasty machine. That's flesh. Like over the metal skeleton.
You serve the Emperor well, Inquisitor.
Got here. Each critical hit deals double suppression damage. Okay, I'll take that. I would have been disappointed if I moused over the hammer and it was better than the sword. Oh, what did we get here? Art of Crippling, 50% duration to debuff effects on enemies. And 2 skill points. Okay. Power swords. They're fun. See, it's not an upgrade. That's a big upgrade. The particular mission took a little bit longer than the previous ones, but I think it's worth the time spent. Sometimes you get a good deal of upgrade action. Skill points. That means I can make this happen and then go to crit and make this happen. So these synergize. So I'm getting focus back sooner with my crits. And here, it may look like a small percentage, but I have a big health pool. I heal myself for every point of focus spent. And the jetpack does spend focus at a good deal of a go back and say this again. The jetpack doesn't use as much focus as other focus abilities do on the Crusader, and it comes off cooldown sooner, so you can spam it if you need that quick damage / health boost going on. I think the next trees I may mess with is either going to be defense, try to get this for shields, because I'm actually liking shields, or I'll keep boosting my single DPS. That's actually pretty powerful, I like that. I don't have any extra points. How high is this? Okay, I think this goes all the way to 80. Yeah, it does. They actually show you the progression tree of experience levels and what you unlock along the way. What I've sort of done is I've gone with the radical approach when I probably should have went Puritan for some of the other benefits here. But I figured let's be a radical. Let's make those decisions that are almost chaos but not quite, and see what kind of strange things I can come up with. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, I'm at 35 of 50 for that extra warfare point. Let's free up inventory. This may end up being my last fate thing I do for a while, because it's 100 to go. Her stuff's about to reset in 2 minutes. Let's see, was that the one I did for armor, I believe? No. Let's try armor one more time. Actually, what I do need is this. Main eye and neural implants. Those have fallen behind. And we'll do the same two as always. This is going to be a destroy the guns planetary thing. How many times I see this particular screen, he's got to be very frustrated about something, or the fact there's cables going into his dome and his ear. Oh, look at that tile set.
Your sensorium feed is up and running. Target coordinates decanted. Excuse my high Gothic, but someone must be really desperate or mad to send an Inquisitor to take out field artillery units. Take care down there.
Recoil unclean.
Wow, he swings with his power sword really fast. I like the sword.
For the Emperor.
Oh, you're here. There you are. Look at you with your Plague Marine get-up and grenade launcher.
Repent.
Of course, he became a Plague Ridden. This sword just... okay. Maybe I should have chose the higher difficulty. I didn't know the sword was going to be this good. Jeez! That third hit when he does the backswing with the sword just does so much damage. Let's see how well it takes out this Apostle. Wow. Yeah, I probably should have increased the difficulty. I see your gas grenades, and I raise you evisceration.
Repent.
Alright. Which direction? This way. Another Apostle. Yep. realize these weapons are just destroying
Teleport
those
beacon in
suppression
range.
bars.
Kill confirmed. Target offline.
Maybe it's this other way.
Recoil unclean.
Helps if I target what I'm trying to kill. Why I like fighting these Nurgle guys. They're squishy. But they come in, like, large numbers.
For the Emperor.
Oh, there he is. Thought I saw movement.
Burn! Burn!
Cool.
Recoil unclean.
Which direction is the next one? This is a good fork in the road. I'll continue down this side first. Get a decent sized leap with that backpack.
Perish, filth.
See those little guys? There we go. That apostle first. Oh, those guys changed. There's a chest right there.
One less target to worry about. Keep going.
Teleport beacon in range.
Now sometimes these beacons, if you know it's a short walk back to the fork, don't take the short walk, take the beacon. I forgot about this the other day. Sometimes those beacons will take you to places they're actually off the map. It's like a little secret room where you fight a boss-type creature for extra loot. They usually have a high-level treasure chest in there. That's an apostle. Should probably deal with him first. Okay, nothing there.
Die, heretic!
Dang the speed of that sword. Chop, 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 chop. Inquisitor airmail. Wow. It's the first time I used the landmine thing I had equipped. Actually didn't do too bad.
Recoil, unclean!
Slash up all the weak guys. There's the apostle.
Die, unclean!
Try to avoid the gas if I can. Fortunately, I have to stand in it to disable the turret.
You are still alive and more or less in one piece. That's a success, I guess. Initiating exfiltration.
Saw no chest, so might as well pull out. Ooh, upgrade. That's the reason we went. Oh. This influence is building up while I've been doing this other stuff. This is the system that is power level 1500, but since I'm parked in that system for the interrogate the Rotwang governor mission, all the Fate stuff I've been doing is going towards this influence. So who knows, that might get me some pushed item level 2. Power level. Ooh. Oh! Look at that! That is a big upgrade. And, whoa. Looking more brutal than the other stuff I had. That's a possible unique appearance because it's a relic. Okay, let's get the other upgrades equipped. For the inoculators, you'll see there's those different colored yellow, green, and reds. Reds are for your actual health total that gets healed. Green are for duration / cooldown reduction. Yellows are usually a secondary buff, and you can change them based on these colors over at the Biologos lady that's here in the ship. You unlock those various buffs while you play, as well as through leveling rewards or finishing other system objectives. Oh, see, I got happy there for a second, but then I realized this is my gun side of the build. Always try to carry at least one gun. You don't want to go in without some kind of ranged. I could do one more trip, though. That actually put me over by 100 there. Oh, that's pretty cool looking from afar. I like that. Let's see, 1450, 1279. It's that slow power creep. What am I missing exactly? I think it's my signums that may be falling behind. I think they stay at that level roughly. Some pieces have more power contribution than others. Oh wait, her inventory reset, that's right. That was the timer. Let's do a quick browse comparison. Shield's an upgrade. Got the shield. She has any patterns? Nope. How about the signals? That's an upgrade. Is an upgrade. Alright. Small upgrades. I can dig it. Compared to 1450, we're getting there. Might as well dump the last of what I've got. Transfer rifles. It's melee and shields. Here we go. Signum and belts. Hunt mission. And the same two I like to do, because might as well maximize the XP. Ooh. And possible is a giant point leap. We go from 100 to 250. I think I'm going to just keep it at extreme where I feel comfortable. So the last one of these I can do, and then we'll see how my power level measures. I may have to start flying around the various solar system related maps and see if I can pick up some more gear through those. It's a very slow power creep.
Preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
Wow, that big old crit on him.
Perish, Bill!
I really like this sword. Okay, where's the first guy? Wow, the shape of that map. Left or right? Oh, I'll go right first, I guess. Do I want to go clockwise? There, look at all those guys up ahead.
Burn! Burn!
This turret stayed. And the turret turned into a demon. Okay. Very chunky.
Recoil unclean! For the Emperor!
First target. Let's take out his friends first. Heard that charge sound. Quickly got out of the way.
Perish, Bill!
That's right. Give me that hit. It's kind of awkward. Climbed up there with a shield in my hand. And drops the head. Stop.
He deserved worse. Much worse.
What is that buff? Oh. Execute something, you get a damage buff. Too bad it's tactically more sound to kill everything around it before trying to fight the biggest guy there.
Recoil unclean!
So to use the salvo, it's about half, third of my focus, or half my focus. Watch as I crit, the bar starts to recharge down there. It's that circle on the bottom, far right of my other skills. It has its own natural regeneration. Usually, a lot of the healing you see happen on me, the green numbers, that's from crits, I think. I may have have something that's also giving me life stealing for just doing damage. Big guys here. This is going to be a mess. There's lots of little guys everywhere. And that's a lot of Marines with flamers. Let's get the filter out for this. Have a salvo.
Die, unclean!
They're all charging. Nope.
Repent!
Fire at him from that cover there. Bolters are fun. Most bolters, well, all the bolters I've played with, they always have one skill that's explosive rounds. So you just you AoE splatter most of the lesser guys, or you crowd control with it because they get concussed from the explosions. See, that's so hard without all your backup, is it? Huh?
He deserved worse. Much worse.
The map is what I think it is. This should counterclockwise all the way around to the other guy I need to kill. Is that a psyker? Yep.
For the Emperor!
Shit will blow up. Watch. Boom.
Repent!
Ah! Salvo's still on cooldown. Rocket turret.
Perish, filth! Repent!
Of course he became a plague. Why not?
For the Emperor!
Airmail.
For the Emperor!
Just dived in on the biggest group there. Notice while I'm taking cover, it's hard for them to break my suppression bar down there. You can tell I'm taking cover because the shield icon's the base of my character. They are wearing me down over time, though.
Burn! Burn!
Most of my side friends here. Let's get my sword. Let's go introduce myself. Whoops.
Recoil on
You
me!
severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
I got an execute in there somehow when I hit my salvo. I did not mean to hit my salvo. Let's just do a quick check of this one platform, see if there's any chests. Nope. Those hunt ones are really quick because you don't have to kill everything on the map. Just the specific objectives. Still a good deal of XP. It's like the objective completed. Notice my bonus earlier was only 4,000, but because of the amount of carnage in between, it did add to the amount I earned. Gonna be hard pressed to actually get an upgrade out of that. Yeah, I did not get anything. Let's check what the basic pickup loot was like. Interesting. Blueprint I already have. Interesting. Keep the stun mine. I'm more looking at that quality number. Nothing landed on the second page. Let's check the secondary build. Got an auto gun that's somehow better. Shotgun that's equal to. Now we'll use the auto gun. Okay, free up inventory as always. That's slow fate creep. Something to pay attention to with the stuff she sells for the mind resets. This is how you reset your skill tree. Well, a individual skill tree. Extreme Fortune, whenever she has those, if you have the credits, buy those, because they're kind of a rare spawn on her. Doubling the chance of finding a relic in the next 5 tarot missions is pretty useful. I'm not burning mine because I'm not sure what it's going to be like at max level to farm stuff up. Plus, this inventory can be dumped into my storage. My fate and credits are shared across all characters. So I've burned fate that could have been used on different characters, but I'm trying to make this push with my Crusader. Let's see how the main mission ranks on me now. Let's drop to the next location. Oof. 63 damage suffered. It's more than the 40% that's been hitting me this time. Let's, how do I back this up? Here we go. Let's try to find some side missions to work on to pump me up a little bit. Notice it's the only one here. That's funny. Ah, now this looks promising. These are right up my alley, actually. Alright, panic room, rescue, purge, hunts. Let's do these two first. Let's start with the most difficult one. Looks like we're going to be in a city, type 1. At 50%, but we're going to try it anyway. Notice I'll get 12 Fate. Glory I'm still not clear on. Not as many rank points as I was for the Fate stuff I was doing. course, I'm not really doing this for the XP at this point. It's more for the gear that may potentially drop that could be an upgrade. It's going to be totally random. And if it's not an upgrade, at least I can sell it for resources. Well, credits and fate.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we
Kill
should
the
find
heretic.
their leaders and give
Still
them
get
a
their asses
fair
whooped
share
pretty
of
hard,
their own
though.
medicine.
Sort of felt there should have been a trap in this room. I don't know why. It seemed awfully wide open. Hello, Plague Ridden. Remember me? Check the side platform. Views there. Let's see, where did we start? Okay, I don't see any chests there, so only one way is forward. Open, open. Point blank missile salvo.
Die, heretic.
Glad I can't hurt myself with those. Try not to get hit by those charges, though. See a few landmines in this room.
Die, unclean.
Look for the little red dots on the floor. Whoa! What we got here? A Nurgle Hellbrute. Okay.
Die, unclean.
Ain't messing around either. He summons the bigger guys. These lesser guys, they're not tearing me up. Occasionally I get that huge crit that hits his health bar.
Die, unclean.
Go. Taking his one-horned head off. Boop. He doesn't gush blood, though.
Duty prevails.
Wow, look at the mini-map. There's a whole bunch of guys up ahead on the right-hand side. There was a trap. Ah! Fracking sentries.
Repent.
Chests, dead end. right into that trap.
Remarkable. A soul-bound warp creature protects the chest.
Look at that.
Most
There's one of those
remarkable.
demon chests.
Another demon banished. Time to reap the reward.
A lot of crafting materials out of that one. Chest on the right side, I'll go for that first before I engage the boss types in my way. That's smarts.
Burn! Burn!
This looks like it's going to be a real big mess. Let's get some distance and salvo. He's tanky. Good grief. I am just hacking away at this guy. He's got no suppression bar left whatsoever. Come on. There we go. I have a theory that some of these different mob types have other kinds of resistances. Power Sword's probably not the best thing to use against it.
No pity.
Die, unclean!
Oh, wow. That destroyed my suppression bar.
Burn! Burn!
Dang. Getting locked down again. There's my problem. Rocket turret. Got it. Just gonna restock here. That was another turret. I just walked right by it. It didn't even fire at me. It's slowly
For
trying
the
to, though.
Emperor!
Point blank salvo. Why not?
Kill the heretic!
I thought I killed that guy. Let's swing the other side too. In case I need to do any kind of retreating, I'd rather not have these guys on my heels. Looks like it's going to be another Nurgle Hellbrute.
Perish, filth!
So much body part action, I actually dropped some frames there. Let's take out his friend first. Nope. Not fighting the gas. Yeah, damage is completely different compared to the Dreadnought I fought earlier. This guy actually takes damage from my sword. Let's risk it. Yeah. Just stop and watch me, guys. You're gonna despawn it.
A fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
I don't see any chest items, so here we go. Yeah, see. Not as extravagant on the XP side as doing the Fates, but you only have so many points for those. Oh, that's a shield upgrade. And seal upgrade. Oh, I haven't touched this system yet. Look at that. 20 Fate just from what we did there. Now the checking of upgrades. That's an upgrade. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if the armor was suddenly an upgrade. I mean, that was a big relic upgrade I picked up earlier. And let's check the guns. Let's see, how does the math go on these? 154, 153, 152, 154. Nah, the auto gun's still gonna be better. Combos. It's kind of nice getting these tower shields because point blank wise, instead of a charge, I just slam the ground and it's AoE around me. Let's go sell that stuff. Check. Yeah, our stuff hasn't reset yet. Not until another 20 minutes. Alright, so I have been streaming for a while. I think it's probably time to do some lunch. Yeah, we'll do one more before I hit lunch. I think there should be another mission here unless another one spawned up. Bunker busting or hunting. Let's go with bunker busting, and it's against the Alpha Legion too. It's a pretty big map. Okay, now I think I know what glory might be for. Glory is how I'm getting my rep for the particular system I'm in. If you max the rep with systems, they provide other rewards like I just got a while ago. Now I'm starting to understand. Only took 50 levels.
We have a tough nut to crack. Our forces are unable to launch an aerial strike on a bunker protected by counter-battery units. You take out the artillery pieces first, then mark the bunker for the expurgation, while I feed you the necessary data from orbit.
Oh, I didn't see that champion in my face. Ha! Champion no more. Figure I might as well spend some focus since my crits are getting focus back at a faster rate. I like this pepper spray. Can't say that enough. Oops, forgot it's not a shield charge. Screw that weird fungal thing in particular. that poor guy jumped right into that salvo.
Die, heretic!
Let's get a little closer. Number 2, splat. Kill the guy who created the turrets, I don't have to kill the turrets.
Kill the heretic!
Let's get a look at that map. This is the first stop. What do we have here? A champion.
Repent!
Wow, that focus fire though. Hang in there, health bar. You can do it. Where are you? Get your turrets. Here, have a salvo. I didn't see the sniper. Here, an Alpha Legion commander. See the icon over his head there. Let's take out the sniper first. Oh, 2 snipers. Okay. Lucky crit.
For the Emperor!
Here, have a missile silo. Yeah, a missile silo. Yes.
Target neutralized.
Check this out
At this
here.
rate, you'll be back on board
Sure,
in
it's
no
a dead
time.
end, but there might be loot. This champion is tanky.
Perish, filth!
Don't see a chest at all. Okay, bit of a walk back. There's going to be a fork in the road. I'm going to take the right side first. I really like these shields just for their slams. Their number 1 abilities are hard to time to block stuff. Boy, did I target that wrong. Splat, splat, splat. Looks like another commander.
Recoil, unclean! Kill the heretic!
Certainly tanky. As I mentioned earlier, I'd be
Target
very disappointed if
neutralized.
these Marines were
At this rate,
one-shottable.
you'll be back on board in no time.
Ah! Targeted that wrong. Thing's really hard to aim right sometimes.
For the Emperor!
other side. Shield blocks can only occur from the front.
Recoil unclean.
It's quite attacking what I thought I was. This guy puts down turrets. Darn it. Give up. There we go. Potential shield there.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor. But there is more.
Really? Okay. So now I gotta call in an airstrike on a bunker, which is conveniently right here.
Repent.
War Master special, so we'll take out his friends first. Splat, splat, splat. Takes a long time to tag that bunker. Oh, hey.
You are still alive and more or less in one piece. That's a success, I guess. Initiating exfiltration rituals.
I think I went from taking out those mortar turrets to, you know, blasting a bunker from orbit. Another level. Let's see, what do we got here? It's actually equal to what I've got. Shield's an upgrade. Nothing on the second page. Check alternative loadout, see if any of the guns are good. Looks like the autogun is... nothing else. The autoguns are really great for shredding those light targets. Again, if you need range, it's there, but it's not going to hit as hard as some of the bigger weapons. I don't think her inventory is reset. No, it hasn't, because here's the two I bought earlier. Alright, that's where I'll have to stop now. I gotta do the lunch thing. Should be back later, but it'll probably be another hour or so. And I'll pick back up where I am. I don't have much fate to try to push this anywhere closer to that 1450, so I may just risk it and have my face pounded in a few times while I try to figure out the story stuff. But, oh yeah, before I go, I have a skill point. Was that support? No, I already did that. And I already did this. Could stack more health. I'll have to research what I want to do with that skill point later. But first, food. If anybody's watching, I should be back in an hour or so. And we'll pick back up again, so just watch for that stream alert. Until then, y'all have a good one.